day 5 of 100 days of iOS challenge. Before I start this lecture, I wanted to thank everyone who participated in this challenge. I can already see many people have already subscribed to the channel, and I can see many people are participating in the comment section too. I just had one request to everyone who is following this series. Whenever you finish the video, please do like it and leave a comment done. If you have any query, then please do drop it too. But please make sure it as a habit to drop done or completed this lecture at the end of the course in the comment section so that even I know that you are actively participating in this challenge. Now let's talk about this lecture. So in our previous lecture, we have already discussed constant, variables and data types. Now in this lecture, we are going to jump into operators. Operators are something that are very useful in normal logic building, calculation as well as comparison. Let's dive directly into Xcode to learn more about it. So let me just open Xcode. And again, instead of creating a new project, we will be creating a new playground. New and playground. We'll keep it as blank. And for storage, I will store it as desktop. For name, we will say operators Swift and hit create. Now let's just make it full screen. And before writing down any code, let's just run it once because it may take a little time to load. So let's just first run it. Alright, so we just run our code so that even the result panel is loaded, as well as we have opened our debugger area. So let's just remove this code and start from scratch. So we are going to discuss 5 types of operators in this lecture. First one is arithmetic, then there is assignment, then there is a logical operator, then there are comparison operator, and the last one is range operators. So if you talk about arithmetic operators, you must be already familiar with it, which are plus, minus, multiply, divide, and remainder. So let's see it into action to understand more. So let's say I have two variables, let a is equal to 10, let b is equal to 2, and we want to sum it. So we can say let sum is equal to a plus b. Okay. So this plus is actually a arithmetic operator. Similarly, just like plus, we have minus, multiply, divide, which is quotient, and percentage, which is remainder. Let's understand these one too using example. So let's create a variable named difference, which will store the difference of a minus b. Similarly, multiply, which is a into b. Then we have quotient, which is a divided by b. And then we have remainder, a percentage b. So let's see the result of all of these variables in the right panel. You can see sum, which is a plus b, is printing as 12, which is correct. For difference, a minus b is 8, which is also correct. A multiplied by b is 20, 10 into 2 is 20. Quotient a divided by b is 5, which is also correct. Remember, this might be something new for you guys, this percentage sign. All other are familiar. This is used in programming to get the remainder of two numbers. So if we have a percent b, so if we divide 10 by 2, the remainder is 0, so it will say 0. Let's say if we had 11 here, so the remainder will be 1. So let's see the output now. You will see the remainder is 1 now. Now let's say a was a double. So you will see that we are getting error, and we already saw this error in our previous lecture too. So if a is a double and b is an integer, we cannot perform these operations because it cannot perform on two different data types. So we should have both similar, like if a is a double, we should have b also as double. And for the remainder operator, it is not available for floating point numbers. Floating point numbers means numbers that have decimals. So this sign is not available for decimal numbers, because in decimal number there will never be a remainder. You will be able to divide it by any decimal point number. So that is why this symbol is not working for double. Let's just remove it. So the both the numbers are integers. So these are the basic 5 arithmetic operators that we have in the Swift programming language, and you'll be using it very frequently when you will be developing the app. Now let's discuss the second type of operator, which is assignment operators. Assignment operators are of 5 types. One is equal to. So by assignment operators, you mean which are used to assign values. So we have already seen it actually. In some variable, we have used equal to. Equal to is actually a assignment operator. So when we use equal to, we say that assign the value of a plus b to this some variable. So by using equal to, we are able to achieve it. Like when we use equal to, we say that the values of this will be stored in some variable. So the other one is plus equal to. We'll see it in action in a minute. Then we have minus equal to, multiply equal to, and divider equal to. So I guess you already understand equal to. Let me show you again. So let C is equal to 5. So we have used equal to here. This is the assignment operator which is assigning 5 to C. Now let's say I want to add 10 more to C. So I want to say C is equal to C plus 10. And it will throw an error because C is a let constant, and it should be a variable so that we can change value of it. I will just click on this red symbol and click apply, and now it has made it into a variable. Now let's print C to check the value of C, and you'll see the value of C first was 5, then we added 10 to it, now it became 15. So it is also printing 15 here. Okay. Now there's one more way to write this. Instead of saying C is equal to C plus 10, we could have also said C plus equal to 10. C plus equal to 10. This actually means the same. C is equal to C plus 10. So you don't have to write C 2 times. You can just say C plus equal to 10. This will translate to C is equal to C plus 10. And you will see that even if you remove this and the result is printed again, you will find that the same value 15 is still available, just like we did it with this line. Similarly, by shortening it, this is also working. Similarly, just like plus, we have minus also. If we do minus equal to 10, this will mean C is equal to C minus 10. So 5 minus 10 will become minus 5. It will become minus 5. Similarly, we can say for multiply, it will become 5 into 10. So this should become 50 now. You'll see 50 is printed. And the last one is divide. So this will become C is equal to C divided by 10. So it will again become, this is an integer, so it should become 0. And you will see 0 is printed here because 5 divided by 10 will actually become 0.5, and integers cannot have decimal numbers, so it will show 0. Alright, so I think you understood assignment operators too. Let's now discuss about comparison operators. Now comparison operators, just like the name sounds, comparison, is used to compare two values. So let's say if A is 5 and B is 5 and we want to compare whether both are equal or not, so we can use comparison operators. Comparison operators always return result as true or false. Like here in difference, when we were using minus or multiply or any of the operator, we were getting a new value. Like in difference, we got the value as 9. For multiply, we got 22. But in case of comparison, whenever we use it, we always get value as true or false. Let's see it into action. So let's say I created two variables x and y. Now I want to know whether the both the values are equal or not. I want to see whether x is equal to y or not. So we can say let c is equal to let z is equal to, because c is already being used, let z is equal to x equal to y. So when we say double equal to, this means that we want to check whether x and y both are equal or not. So you see the result is false because x is 10 and y is 15. So both are not equal. That's why the result is false. If x was 10 and y is also 10, you'll see the result here, the print as is true once we made y is equal to 10. So x and y both are 10. So the result is true because x is equal to y. We use double sign here, double equal to sign here, because single equal to is already an assignment operator, and if we use it here also, that would not make sense. It will think that we are trying to assign some value to it, and it will start throwing an error. So to compare two variables, this double equal to sign is used. Now that you have seen this one, there are a few more. So the first one we discuss is double equal to. Second one is not equal to. Third one is greater than, then less than, then greater than equal to, and then less than equal to. These are six kind of comparison operators we have available. The first one we already saw, which uh, is equal to. Second one is not equal to. So just like equal to used to match two values, not equal to means this x and y should not be equal. If it is not equal, then it will return true. But in our case, because 10 and 10 are equal, the result is false. Alright. Then we have greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to. So let's use those two. So if I said x greater than y, so it will be like 10 greater than 10, which is obviously false. So we will get result as false. If we say x greater than equal to 10, so x here is 10, y is 10, x is greater than equal to 10. This satisfies the condition because 10 is greater than or equal to 10. So this satisfies the or condition, which is equal to 10. So this will return as true. If we say less than equal to 10, then also it will match, because in this case we are saying x should be 10 or less than equal to 10. So because it is equal to 10, the condition will satisfy. If x was 15, then this condition will print false. Let's wait for the output. You'll see this condition has turned into false because 15 is less than equal to 10, which is wrong because 15 is greater than 10. So this condition will not satisfy. So these are the comparison operators: equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, and less than equal to. So these are the six kind of operators that we have available. I will ask you to please open Playground and code along with me to understand it better. Now, let's discuss our next topic, which is logical operators. I'll write down here logical operators. So there are mainly three kinds of logical operators. First one is and, second is or, and third is not. Let's see it by example. So let's say I have two variables, is logged in, which is by default false, or let's just make it true, and is premium, which is false by default. Now we have a scenario where we want to check whether the user who has logged into our app is a premium user or not. If he is a premium user, we want to provide him some additional functionalities. If he is not, we don't want to provide that functionality. To check this, we can use if condition. If you don't know about the if condition, that is fine. We are going to discuss it in our next lecture. But for now, I'll just show you a demo. So if condition means that whatever is written inside it, if that is true, then execute this code. Print user is logged in. Otherwise, we have else. Print guest user. So I think the syntax is very clear. If the condition written inside is true, then it will return this statement. Otherwise, if it is false, it will return this statement. You can also see in the console, user is logged in. We are getting this value printed because is logged in is true. What if it was false? Let's say it is false. So in that case, this condition fails. Is logged in is false. So because this is false, this block of code will not get executed. The else block will get executed. So guest user got printed. All right. So now I hope you got a little understanding of if else. We are going to dive deeper into it in our next lecture. I explained it this time because we want to use it to explain the logical operators. So now let's say we want to say the user is logged in, but he is not a premium user. So we want to say if is user logged in and he is a premium user. Then we want to show premium courses. Otherwise, don't show or just show regular courses. Alright, so we created a condition if user is logged in and he is a premium user. So this will get printed. Otherwise, show regular courses will get printed. So this AND operator means that the left side of it as well as the right side of it both should be true to execute this statement. So is logged in here is true. So the left condition satisfies, left one is true, and is premium. This is false. So because this is false, the combined statement becomes false. And now because this is false, this combined statement becomes false, the else block will get executed. You can see show regular courses is being printed right now. And let's make it true. Let's make is premium true. So our left condition, which is logged in, this is also true now, and is premium is also true. So this is true, this is true. So we are getting result as show premium courses. So this block of code got executed. So we can say the AND operator will return true only if the left side and the right side both are true. Then only it will execute the. So we can say that AND will work only if the left side as well as the right side both are true. So for if any of it is false, either the left or the right, if any of it is false, this will return false. Now let's discuss about OR operator. This operator, these two lines, these indicate OR operator. By OR operator we mean that either this one or this one, if any of it is true, then this whole condition becomes true. So let's say if is logged in is true and is premium is false, then also this condition will return true, because by OR we mean that if any of it is true, we want to return true. So you will see show premium courses is printed now because is logged in is true, is premium is false, but that doesn't matter because the complete statement will become true because either of them is true. So this show premium courses got printed. So for OR operator to work, either of these should be true. OR operator will only return false if both the condition are false. So if the left side as well as the right side both are false, then only it will return the else block, then only it will return false. So you can see we are getting show regular courses. Now let's discuss the third operator, which is NOT operator. So for NOT operator, it makes the current value opposite. So let's say if is logged in is false, and we say is logged in is equal to not is logged in, we will have to make it var. And now see the value of is logged in. The value of is logged in is changed to true now. Why? Because we have added not operator in front of it. So not operator will change the current value to the opposite. So let's say if is logged in is true, it will make it false. If is logged in is false, it will make it true. So we can see currently is logged in is false. So once we add the not operator, the value of is logged in is changed to true. Similarly, if is logged in was true and we said is logged in is equal to not is logged in, so it will make is logged in as false. You can see here, now the value of is logged in has been changed to false. Why? Because we added a not operator. And so in this diagram, I got this from beginnersbook.com. You can see different comparisons of and, or, and not operator. So here you can see if A is true and B is also true, in AND operator, this will also return true. Why? Because as we discussed, AND operator returns true only if left side and the right side both are true. So in this case, A and B both are true. So A and B, this will also return true. Now, in this case, A is true, B is false, it will return false because AND operator needs that both the conditions should be true. Similarly, in third case, A is false, B is true, then also it will return false. And for fourth condition, false and false, it will return false. So you can see A and B, this AND operator only returns true if A and B both are true. Similarly, for OR operator, you can see A and B both are true, so this is returning true. A is true, B is false. So then also OR operator is returning true because OR operators returns true if any of the value, which is A or B, any of them is true, it will return true. So here in the second case, A is true, so this OR operator will also return true. Similarly, in third case, A is false but B is true, so A or B will return true. In fourth case, A is false, B is also false. So in this case, because both the conditions are false, OR operator will return false. So you can see that AND operator returns true when both A and B are true, and OR operator only returns false in the case when A and B both are false. Now the NOT operator, this says not of A. So not of A is currently true, so not of A is false. Similarly, in second case, the A is true, so this becomes false. Now third case, A is false, so this will become true. Fourth case, this is false, so A of not will become true. Alright. Now, one bonus thing I wanted to discuss was the range operators. I wanted to discuss this because we will be using it quite a lot in SwiftUI. So let's say we have to print values between 1 to 5. We have to print values between 1 to 5. So to print values between 1 to 5, we can use for loop for I in 1, then the range operator print I. So I know you don't know about this for in loop also, but yes, we will be discussing it in next lectures. So for now, you need to understand that this for loop is saying that for every value between the range of 1 to 5, we want to print the value. So it will iterate through the values one by one. Like first, I will become 1, it will print it, then it will again go to the for loop, and now I will become 2, it will print 2, and similarly it will print till 5. You can see in the console it has printed till 5. Alright, so this is called closed range. When we apply 3 dots, it will iterate the value one by one, and once the max value is 5, it will stop it. So it is creating a range between 1 to 5. So this actually means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is also called closed range. Now, We can also say 1 less than 5. This means open range. So we are saying less than 5. So it will stop at 4. And you can see with this code, it is only returning 1, 2, 3, 4. Ignore this 0. This 0 is actually printed because of this. So ignore this, or let me just comment it so you don't get confused why 0 is getting printed. So print I is only returning 1, 2, 3, 4, because when we say this open range, we are saying 1 less than 5. This means 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is not included because we are saying less than 5. So these are two ranges. One which we discussed was close range, which has three dots in it. So by three dots we mean this is also included and this value is also included. When we say open range, we are saying this value is included, but the last one, this one is not included. I hope you got a little idea about operators and how they work. If you still confused, please do let me know in the comments. If there's anything that you didn't understand, I will try to explain it more in the upcoming lectures. Just let me know in the comments. And if you understood everything, then also please do drop a comment, done or completed this lecture, so that I know that you are following along with my lectures. All right. So to sum it up, we first discussed arithmetic operators, which was plus, minus, divide, multiply. Then we discussed about assignment operator, the equal to, plus, equal to, minus, equal to, multiply, equal to, and divide, equal to. Then we discussed about comparison operator, which is double, equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than, equal to. And then we discussed about logical operators and range operators. So this was all for this lecture. I hope you got an idea about all the operators. And in our next video, we will be discussing about control flows, which is if and else statements. So see you guys there. Thanks a lot.